find out 1 hour driving distance from that point in the circumference. Where are they? If you go to any of those places in 15 years, they'll be there. But that has happened now because now you can now see that all the places, many people don't realize that what they are calling phase one, this used to be Morocco now.
Mm-hmm.
Many of you are still young. In 1998, we did Crusade here now. Holy Ghost night in 1998. It was nothing was here now. When you are coming, before you get to Chevron, when you finish with Mobile House, you will now be traveling. You will now have Multi-Day Chevron. You will now see, so before you now travel, you will now see Wonderland. Do you hear me? It was like they were in the forest. Say, what is this man come from here? But today now, you're now talking of this high, you're talking of a gumbo, you're talking of a that is you are entered to Ekiti. Already in Akure. So like Kampai Tropicana used to be in Towing Street in the Kenya. When the guy went there, I said, well, you do okay. But today now, you are saying, so it has happened. So anywhere you go to, when you go to the Lagos Ibadan, look at what's happening. When Babadiboy went to that place in the 80s, they thought the man was mad. Today, it's not redemption camp, it's redemption city. A plot of land in that place, 70 million, 80 million inside that place. So what are you talking about? So it's all about understanding the industry and knowing fully well that whatever you can afford now, if you don't use that money to tie down something in the supposed village, you will spend it. And that village will be a city and you'll still be lost in transit.
Doctor, can you give us some real life examples of some wins you've had with real estate investments?
Well, I told you one, 50,000.
Yes.
We have, where our church is located is in a place called Idimo. We bought the first plot of land in 1999 for 70,000 per plot. Then by year 2000, we bought another set for 100,000. By 2001, we bought the last set for 250,000. So we have a total of 16 plots of land where the property is located now. Now, a plot of land on that road right now is 40 million. So imagine now that when you got married 24 years ago, the money you spend to pay photographer 70,000 to take pictures that are now useless. The money you spend on wedding gown, makeup and all those stuff, you bought just 1 acre. At that point, 24 years later, you're a tenant, you can't pay your children's school fees, you say village people are suffering you, but village people could not have stopped that land to become 40 million now. Do you understand? So that's an example. In that same road, when those things were being done, don't forget, I was still going through my job, so I couldn't even afford the 70,000.
Yeah.
As at then. By the time I bought my own plot of land for 500,000 per plot. And by the time I was buying for 500,000 per plot, it was already 2005. So 20 years ago, I bought the same land at 500,000, now it's 40 million. We just completed a 12-unit apartment on the ones I bought. 12 and that's there now. Now, Ikorodu, I told you that from 50,000 to now 15 million. In Abuja, when I bought it, was also 50,000, now 15 million. I bought a land somewhere around this, what they call Panatlanki, Lagos Business School, or Nosa, some one village like that. We bought it for 200,000. By the time we're talking about selling, we're already at 40-something million. So on and on like that. So you can realize that if you buy a land today, the most important thing is it genuine, is documentation right?
Yeah.
Because there are things that we call the indices of security. Number 1 is location. Number 2 is documentation. Number 3 is occupation. Number 4 is protection. So you look at once those things are there, you just chill. The land will continue to grow and take care of things, and infrastructure will continue to make things change. So study where development is going and follow development, and you will cash out.
Interesting. So a lot of our peers are out of the country now, right? Thankfully, you've had the opportunity to travel, far and wide. So you know what the experience is over there and what the experience is over here. So my question is two-pronged. First, is the grass truly greener over there? And should our peers or other people who have even jackpot, much longer, should they consider investing here, or maybe just consider investing only in the country where the currently reside?
The grass is not greener on the other side. It's synthetic fiber. If you water your own, it will grow anywhere. And so one of the things you need to understand is that for a lot of people that have traveled, many of them migrated for economic reasons.
Yes.
And there's nothing wrong in that. But years ago, I did a series called Before You Join the Jackpot Bandwagon. It's on my YouTube channel at Dr Olumide Emmanuel on YouTube. It was 4-part series that became a 6-part series. Before you joined the Jackpot bandwagon, I did Jackpot Love, then Jackpot versus Jackpot Da, and all those stuff. Because I realized that a lot of people were just, and it's not new, they were just going, no vision, no direction. So I told them, before you join, why do you want to go? How do you want to go? Where are you going? What will you do when you get there? So that just not to say don't go, because you think that it is well, but it's not well. Many people sleep in library, they sleep on the road. Many people have gone through all kinds of stuff that they can't share with you, but they are still taking pictures with people's car. They are still taking pictures with people's houses. They are sending it to you. They are preparing you. Making the pepper there, I see they paying them because they sweet us, and you are just being deceived. And at the end of the day, nothing. So the grass is not greener, because when people now get there, they now realize that, wow. So for them, they already know their reality. You don't need to tell them. It's only those that are here that will tell. But listen to me. It's like Misa. It's a mindset. Once a man's mind is locked on traveling, anything you like, say they will go. You say to me, you don't go. The way other people survive. Till tomorrow, people are still going through the wilderness, going through Libya, they are still going through the river in Italy. If somebody died, they say all of them don't die now. Maybe Naomi be that. They will still go. So let them go. Because you see, if you don't learn by revelation, you learn by experience.
It's true.
So there's no point. I don't waste time on all those things. It's your life.
Experience.
But just know that actions have consequences.
It's true.
But to now go to the second one, if you are there and you say, should you invest there or invest here? If you are there, and that is where you want to live the rest of your life, then that is your primary place to invest. Nigeria is secondary. Because if you are there, you need to first of all understand the economic environment in that location, and then see how you can stabilize yourself in that place by owning homes, owning investment that will help you to come out of the rat race there. Because see, when people don't understand that, I have a master class I do, it's called How to Create Wealth as a Career Person. In fact, we've done that in Canada, in Nigeria, we're doing America later this summer. And it's all about helping them to understand the economic environment. When you go to the Western world, you are in a capitalist environment. Capitalism is not built for salary earners. It's built for entrepreneurs and investors. As a salary earner, you are one of the tools of capitalism. So if you are there, which many of them do 2, 3, 4 jobs, you are just being completely stupid. Because the more 2, 3, 4 jobs you do, the more you earn money to enter into a higher tax bracket. And they tax you before. So instead of you to do 2, 3, 4 jobs, do your main job and start doing businesses and understanding entrepreneurship, so that you can see how you can transit into entrepreneurship and being an investor. So once you understand your economic environment, and then you begin to know how to create wealth, once you have stabilized in that place, then you can now begin to explore what you can do back home. But when it comes to investing back home, there are questions you need to answer. Are there stakeholders at home? Do you have father, mother, brother, sister, or people that are asking for money at home? Number 2, are you going to be coming back home regularly?
To check on it.
Do you understand? And number 3, are you planning to relocate back home at a point in your life? Number 4, are your children interested in anything back home? If you don't consider all these things, you just go and invest. As I'm sitting before you right now, I have a lot of people that have sent their children abroad. The children are not coming back. Hotel, houses, chamber, hospital, clinic, schools, everything. Everywhere. Nobody's coming back. 8-bedroom mansion. Cockroach is there. They have houses, the children are not interested. So don't say I'm doing it for my children. No, answer. Because if you take $10,000 and change it to Naira, it becomes about 16, 17 million. If you invest that 17 million a year, you can get a return on investment that you will never get anywhere. In real estate, you can get 30%, 50% return. In Nigeria, legit. But by the time you get that 50%, because you are bringing your money from a high currency to a low currency, by the time you do that and get the 20% or 30%, 40%, by the time you want to convert the money back to dollar, your money is now $8,000. You have lost money. So when you are coming to invest in Nigeria, don't invest in Nigeria for dollar return. Invest in Nigeria for Naira return to take care of your Naira deals. So that if you want to come for 30 December, you are locked down. You don't need to bring any money. Just come, you enjoy your life, and you come to our shortlet, you come to our resort, you come to our lake, you come to our golf course, you do all kind of stuff, and then you return. If you want to send money to people, you can just do your transfer without having to change money from there. Then you do that. So I advise people that no matter who you are, as long as you are in Nigeria, you must have at least one investment in real estate in Nigeria, because it is not an accident that you were born in Nigeria. So you must be represented in your culture and where you are born from, because you never know what happened in Ukraine can happen to you. What happened in other places can happen to you. I have a friend that has been in Ukraine for 30 years. He left as a refugee. 30 years, all his investment in Ukraine. The only investment he has outside Ukraine is the investment he has with us in Nigeria and the one we helped him get in America. That's all. Wow. What if he doesn't have those two?
Imagine.
And there are people like that are thinking that it can never happen. Look at what Trump is doing now. It can't happen. One day, they talk about visa now.
3 months.
3
months, one entry.
Before you know it, all of you that think you are safe, you just say that one day you're not safe. Then in Nigeria, you are saying that shit country.
They'll start bringing you back here.
You will now realize that this is the country.
Yeah.
Because I don't understand why you will call your country a shit. Where they but now shit them born you. Don't you even know it's an insult to yourself and it's a revelation of your deficient knowledge to be insulting your country. Nigeria has never failed anybody. It is Nigerians that fail people. The president is not Nigerian, he's a Nigerian. All the governors are not that they are a Nigerian. Yeah. So don't blame the country for the people in the country. And they are not foreigners. If you get there, will you do better? So let's just stop all this nonsense about insulting Nigeria. Nigeria is still one of the best countries in the world, but Nigerians are one of the most complex people. So don't blame Nigeria, blame Nigerians.
I absolutely agree.
I do honestly
agree.
Honestly, Dr. Olumide Emmanuel, this is really insightful. But if we have somebody now listening to us with little or no capital, where do you advise them to start from?
Start with knowledge. If you know better, you do better. You see, if you're not informed, you'll be deformed. If you're not inspired, you'll expire. If you're not updated, you'll be outdated. What you know determines how far you go. Those who know rule over those who do not know. Start with knowledge. The same you that say you don't have money, you have data to gossip. You have data to be scrolling.
Or wasting.
And be saying, see who broke whose person's heart, who did BB hair. What is that same phone? How can you have a smartphone and be dumb? So you have a smartphone, be smart about it. There's Google, there's ChatGPT, there's AI, there's YouTube. Use it to educate yourself. It begins with knowledge. Once you begin to educate yourself, you will now begin to move from hard work to smart work. The fractional thing I say, okay, I may not have money, but I have friends that have money. What can I sell to them? That can, because money flows in exchange for value. Money flows in exchange for problem solved. Money flows in exchange for goods and services. Okay, so I can begin to sell this, I can begin to sell that, I can begin to do that. Then before you know it, as you're offering value, money is flowing. And then I can maximize my network. Oh, guys, let's come together. Let's put more. I will coordinate it. And for coordinating it, I get 1%, 2%. That's it. So it's knowledge first. If I give you money, I said it earlier on, any money you don't have the wisdom to make, you will not have the wisdom to manage it. So start with knowledge. When you have the knowledge, everything you are looking for is already around you, only waiting for your discovery. Have you noticed that if you make up your mind now that you want to buy a red Camry or a red or a blue Range Rover, the very minute you say it and you make up your mind, when you get out, you start seeing them. If you buy a Range Rover now, maybe before you bought the car, you didn't see it. The very minute you buy, everywhere you go,
everybody has
it has existed. It was you that came into that frequency. So everything you are looking for is already there. They are not going to create anything for you. It's already there. But because you are not in that frequency, you are blind. Once you enter that frequency, you will start seeing money everywhere. You will start seeing opportunities everywhere. So it's all and that knowledge is what tunes you to the frequency of wealth. And it just begins to fall.
For a lot of people, this is their morning when they are getting to hear things like this. So what is that fail-proof template that you think if anybody with half a brain executes this judiciously, they are sure that they, over time, they can look back and say, I've built something substantial for myself.
The three things that helps you to become all that you need to be is financial intelligence, financial planning, financial discipline. And if you follow these three things, financial intelligence means just continue to learn. The day you stop learning, you start dying. Don't get to a point where you think you know it or no. Even me, I'm still in school. I'm learning every day. You learn, unlearn, and relearn. So number one is continue to learn. Attend all the seminars you can. Be a part of every tribe that's going to help keep you in, so financial intelligence. Number two is financial planning. Have a plan and review your plan annually, every 5 years, every 10 years, every season. Continue to review those plans. And then financial discipline, stay disciplined. And once you have identified what you need to do, which is make money, manage the money, then multiply the money. And as you continue in that trajectory, it's only a matter of time. So you are making money. How can I make more money? What other kind of money can I make? That's a continuum. Then manage money. How can I manage my money? How can I manage it more effectively? Then multiply money. So you make money by working, you manage money by budgeting, you multiply money by investing. So what can I invest into? Then you begin to look at different options. So let me do